The Ash, Luttsy and Suse O'Neill podcast.
Morning.
Morning.
Morning. How's everyone on a beautiful Wednesday morning?
Looks pretty nice out there, Susan. Some light cloud cover that'll clear as the morning continues.
It's only autumn.
I don't know why I said then, because I have absolutely nothing to follow it up with.
I love that.
That's what
You gotta delve into
Husey
something interesting.
does when he wants to laugh. Have you ever seen the Husey
No.
stand up? He's like, tells a joke and then you go, "Nah."
Well, that's a good idea.
That's
While
it.
you're thinking your thoughts, the next lot of thoughts.
Yeah.
Just break into it.
Well, I can say the first thing that comes into my head.
Go on.
Elise Perry.
Okay.
And I just saw
Where is she?
Well, she's back in Australia,
Yeah,
but I read an article how she's going to keep hanging around in cricket for the Olympics. Are they in
that's
LA?
right.
Are they at the LA
LA.
Olympics?
That's
Cricket.
Why,
Cricket's.
yeah, well, everything is.
Yeah.
What
Oh, I
Yeah.
think there's a couple of things in Hawaii, probably surfing.
What are they playing?
What do you mean?
I presume T20.
Oh, T20. What do you mean? At the Olympics?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it'll be T20.
Yeah. So I was like, I saw that, and then they did this big article how
Why
she
wouldn't you
was
hang around?
a good soccer player, and she helped qualify the women's soccer team for one of the Olympics
Yeah.
100 years ago. She's amazing.
Did
She's
she
an
go to
absolute
an
freak.
Olympics?
No, she just helped the soccer team qualify.
Yeah.
Did one of the qualifying things back in maybe 2008, maybe Beijing.
Yeah.
She's an amazing athlete.
She's an
She is,
absolute freak. Did you
Yeah,
see the Com
freak.
Games, how they've
That's the
ditched a
next thing.
whole heap of sports?
saw that.
Only
Yeah.
10 sports left.
I like that idea. Well,
Well, I mean, I think some sports, we was robbed. Rugby sevens is a great sport at the Commonwealth Games.
has it been cut?
It's cut.
Hockey's been a mainstay for a long time.
Has it been cut?
hasn't
Yeah, hockey's out.
gone.
I found it late in the
Oh.
piece to be cancelling things because don't people train? Like,
Well, they're kind of lucky that
Absolutely.
it's even on.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a good point. But
The Com Games are on. So what do they care?
Yeah, we screwed it up.
Well, I know they've kept swimming.
Swimming and athletics are the two mainstays. And then
When is that?
there's,
Is that 2 years' time? I always think
26.
26.
Yeah, well, you're right, Buzz. There would have been people training for
Yeah.
it now. So the
a
10
year and a bit away.
swimming, track cycling, weightlifting, 3-on-3 basketball. Jeez, it snuck in by the...
What, they've kept 3-on-3
they've kept-
basketball?
These are the kept sports.
And they've dropped rugby sevens.
Yep, netball, lawn bowls, judo, boxing, and artistic gymnastics. And there's a whole bunch that are gone. Beach volleyball's gone. Rhythmic gymnastics, table tennis, wrestling, squash is gone, even though it's in the Olympics.
Weird,
Rugby
weird.
sevens gone, cricket gone, triathlon gone,
Triathlon's
hockey,
gone.
road cycling,
Road cycling.
mountain biking. Yeah, they've all gone.
Oh.
I think it just comes down to logistics of what do we got, because we got to
Yeah.
no new facilities. Would have use what we got.
It's
So I
in
guess-
Glasgow, right? Glasgow.
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 Let's go.
Anyway, so but
And they
at least they're on because Australia nearly killed it. So
Australia,
it's our
yeah.
fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bloody Victorians.
Victorians.
Not Australians.
Victorians.
Victorians almost killed it.
Yeah.
Idiots. Unless you live
Idiots.
here and you're listening to us and your friends. Good
Of
morning,
course.
everyone.
You're listening on the Nova app.
Welcome to the Sunshine State.
The Ash, Luttsy and Suse O'Neill podcast.
So we haven't spoken too much about Charles and Camilla. And by the way, she's the Queen, isn't she? Mm-hmm. But the Queen's gone.
Yeah.
Everyone's calling her the Queen that I've seen on the news.
Yeah. But is there another little bit to it? A little
Consort?
caveat?
Consort?
Yeah, consort?
Maybe.
I
Yeah.
don't know. She's doing a good job. I think we're starting to like her a bit more.
Is she doing a good job?
Well, she's a fair age. She's 76. She's out there.
Doesn't mean
she's
you're-
flown
doesn't
over
mean
and
you're doing a
she's
good job.
she's been shaking hands and smiling.
Is that
And waving.
You know, so she's doing a good job
Yeah, right.
for a 76-year-old.
She flew on a private jet
She's a fair age.
to Australia. No, private jet. Yeah.
Oh, are you going to talk about the menu? The big blow up with the menu they were eating yesterday?
No, well, you can talk about that. I'm interested to hear about that. But I was just going to say, I like Charles's eyewear. Like, he rocks some cool
Oh, what
stuff.
is he wearing?
Oh, I thought the same
wearing
thing.
Mary
Don't you reckon he's
Yeah.
Let's see.
Looks like he's got.
Mary Jim.
I reckon Bonnie sorted him out from Maui Gyms.
Oh, she'd
before-
love that.
before he's
I know,
come down.
she is his go-to when he arrives.
Yes.
Careful around Dylan Alcott.
Don't you reckon he looks
King.
pretty cool, though? Like a
Yeah,
pair of
he
sunnies
does
can
look
just sort of
cool.
stand you
Yeah.
up. The totem pole
That does
of
look pretty
coolness.
cool. He almost looks like a guy from the Rolling Stones there. Like now, not the Rolling Stones
Yeah.
back in the day.
And then you look at his suit.
Bit over, but
looks a
over
beige,
doesn't
doesn't he?
fit.
No, it's a bit big.
There's a couple of, I don't know, I don't feel like the pocket hanky necessarily matches the tie.
Yeah, the suit's not as cool as the sunnies. And Camilla,
I'll tell you what she's wearing, which
she
is cool.
could rock some sunnies as well.
She
What
looks
she's
good.
wearing, there's a statement there she's making. I don't know the name of this, but you look, if you get a copy of the paper today, you'll see that photo of them in front
Yeah.
of you. That little bracelet on her arm is for shiz. That's
Yeah.
it's a little like,
that
it looks like
prayer?
a shamrock,
Yeah.
but it's more like a 4-leaf sort of clover thing, and all the cool kids are wearing that right now.
Are they?
Like that's it.
Are they?
That's it in a bit.
Did she
I
start
thought
the
about getting
trend,
one.
or is she jumping on board? What do you mean you
I
thought
saw
about
some
getting one?
dudes in America wearing them, so dudes can wear them. Anyone know the name of this? I have to Google it. But you see the coolest kids in town, they're wearing that.
Really? I'm going to look out for that next time
So she's
my
jumped
kids
on
come
that.
over.
She's jumped on that bandwagon. Someone will know that's seen the picture. So
Okay.
13, 24.
give us a call if you know what exactly that is.
I'll talk about the blow up with the menu now, if you want.
I saw them flipping sausages.
Well,
but
they're at some function somewhere. I think at Parramatta.
para.
Yeah, that was that dude that we saw on the
Parramatta.
television yesterday, and we were listening to him, and he was talking about sausages and stuff like that.
Ah, right.
He was the chef that
Was he?
They went out to West Sydney.
yeah.
God knows why they went out to West Sydney.
Yeah.
It's an absolute shithole.
Yeah.
But they went out there.
Well, apparently the big thing that in the menu, they list out everything that you're going to eat and stuff. They had Anzac biscuits, but they called them Anzac cookies. And, it's so American.
Anzac cookies.
They called them Anzac cookies on the menu. And everyone said, they are not Anzac cookies. They're Anzac biscuits.
Oh, I don't know why that annoys me. But
It does.
Yeah,
I
that
know.
really annoys
Well,
me too. And
Everyone else?
how did that
who
get
saw it?
through to the keeper? Like, how did that...
I don't know. Yeah, I know. Someone
How
wasn't
did-
on their job that day, were they? They looked at the
one
menu.
person
and-
go, no, hang on, we don't call them cookies.
I know. Unless it was the younger generation who have started to, call them cookies a little
Subway
bit.
still call them cookies, don't they?
Subways, but that's American.
But Subway's is an
It's
American,
American.
franchise.
And-
It'd be like if they had the sausages and they said, it's good old traditional pie and ketchup.
or
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
hot dog. If they call sausages hot dogs.
Yeah.
Someone's called in, Luttsy, about your bracelet.
Yeah,
thing.
I think they're spot on. Alyssa from Yarrabilba.
Hey guys, how are you?
Yeah, we're good. Talk us through what the Queen was wearing on her, that yada, yada, yada.
So they're the Van Cleef. They're like necklaces
Yes.
and bracelets as well. Definitely all the cool kids
Yeah.
are wearing them.
Van
Pretty
Cleef.
penny.
Yeah, I'm looking at one
Yeah.
now. I'm just trying to find one. Now you give me the name. I'm looking one. It's just popped up and it says $8,500 for a Van Cleef and
Yeah.
Arpels vintage Alhambra. Bracelet. Apparently 18 karat yellow gold. So they're very expensive.
I got one here, Luttsy, that looks exactly like the one that our Queen is wearing.
Our Queen.
Queen.
You've changed
Our
your tune.
Queen.
Long may she reign. 4,345. I could get
Wow.
that on Etsy.
Yeah, it's
whatever Etsy is.
Oh, yeah.
Etsy's one of those ones where you get stuff.
I don't know if I'd get really good jewellery mailed
I'm
to me.
surprised you don't even know about that. This has got you written all over it. This sort of jewellery.
It's probably the wrong demographic. Although,
Well, the Queen.
No, the
the
Queen's-
Queen's wearing it. She's 4 years younger than you. But
And long may she reign.
young people
She's
do
4
wear it.
years.
The Ash, Luttsy, and Susie O'Neill podcast.
But I've been playing a lot of golf lately. I've got this really cool thing that we've been doing for it must be about a year now. Where now there's like 7 or 8 of us.
This is your school gimmick.
We all went to school
love this.
together. Like we finished a long time ago, and sometimes it's Saturday and Sunday. Like last weekend, I played Saturday, and then I played full 18 on Sunday. But it's with my schoolmates. That's our rule. Is that you got to be?
Your year?
You have to have come from our year and
Jeez, that's pretty hard to
and
do.
play. There's like 7 or 8, and then there's more people jumping on board, and it's so much fun. And it's like just a good way of catching up. And
That's
it's
really-
exactly the same as when you're back. Sorry, when
I
you're
was going to say it's so rare for guys, especially, to keep friends that close from 25 years ago.
yeah.
In a sporting pursuit as well.
Yeah.
Well, it's the best way to actually catch up.
No, it is. I mean,
Yeah.
it's, the only way we do it is when we're on the drink.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
So this is, it's just, it feels like you're just back in school. Everyone's putting the same, it's the same jokes. I like this show actually. Over and over and over
yeah.
again, and
It's comforting.
Round and round.
It's just so much fun. So I'm really enjoying it. But one of the guys, and we're putting together a golf tour. We're going to go down to what's that place? Bonneville. Actually, Champs was
Bonneville's
saying.
great.
I was
So
talking to
good.
Champs at that charity cricket game.
Coffs Harbour?
He's there now.
Yeah.
Actually.
I've only played there once. It was
Oh,
great.
have you played there? Have
I've
you?
played a couple of times there, actually.
Oh,
It's,
we have to
it's,
talk.
some of those holes
It's
are based
picturesque.
exactly on Augusta National.
It's
Really?
picturesque.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's beautiful.
Yeah.
An
so-
Olympian owns it, actually.
Who?
He's a water polo player.
Think about it. We'll come
Oh,
back
yeah,
to it.
yeah. The But that's the plan. We're going to do a golf tour
Well,
down
geez,
to Bondville. We're taking the show on the road.
The obvious extension of what you're doing is a road trip or a trip away. 'Cause
Yeah, that's
is-
it. That's it. Because we
that is
love where
fun.
we play, but it's just going to be taking it to the
And
next
that
level.
galvanises friendships. Not that you need to galvanise. These friendships are already galvanised, but those trips away, you create lifetime.
It's just going to be
friends.
next level.
It's pretty cool.
So looking forward to that. But a couple of the funny things, like every golf crew, they've got the one person that dishes out the advice.
Oh, yeah.
And in
Golfing advice.
Yeah, the golfing advice.
yeah.
And in our group, it's my brother. Luke.
Is he the best golfer? Is that why
No.
he does that?
No, he's like.
What does he do?
we
The
call
whole
him
mate. You got to
Supercoach.
just bring your left hand around.
Is he? Is he
Come
that
on,
person?
Luke.
He sits there, and so Boss Man, our mate who's just joined us, he's never played before. He's never played. Like
it's
even when
hard.
we were young, even when we were younger. But Ross has gone out. He's got himself a good set of clubs, and he's joined.
Do you play Ambrose or what are you playing?
Well, we every now and then, whenever there's a public holiday, like if it's a Monday, it's a long weekend or whatever, we play an Ambrose event that day, a 2-ball Ambrose. But every other
So
day, it's
that
off
means
the
like,
stick.
it doesn't have to be two of you. You take the best shot that two of you hit.
Yeah.
So if one of you goes in the scrub,
righto.
you don't have to chase it. It's
Yeah.
it's more fun to play if you're not very
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's the only way to play,
Yeah,
really.
and it's a good way of actually doing it too, because everyone's got the one person they don't want to play with. Going, I hope I don't get teamed up with Buzz or whatever.
Yeah.
But you get your
Well,
golf.
yeah, very personal.
Everyone
No,
brings
I've never played golf in my life.
everyone brings their golf balls, and we put them all together, and you just drop them on the green, and whichever 2 balls are the closest, that's your teammate.
Oh, that's cool.
That's who you play.
that's good.
That's who you play with, and
I
that's
like
the
that.
team event. But anyway, Boss Man hasn't played ever.
It's a hard game to take up when
Yeah.
he's our age.
Yeah, but and he's always been a surfer and all the rest of it. But he went off and got a couple of lessons, but starting from scratch, which is not easy.
It's hard.
And Luke was giving Ross advice for the hole. You know, you've got to do there, telling him about the hole and all the rest of it. And Luke
Tell him about the hole.
So, yeah,
You gotta get in the hole.
You got to go from here to there, do this, do that. And in his very first game with the crew,
No.
Luke was giving Boss advice for the whole of the round. Boss beat him by 3 strokes.
The Ash, Luttsy, and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Yo!
Throwback Throwdown.
Flip him.
Flip it over.
2007.
All right, kick us off. Bit of Fergie.
Is this Big Girls Don't Cry?
Oh, it is.
Jeez, 07. I wasn't like listening to much music.
What are we doing?
I was in the trenches.
In the trenches then, Win.
I was doing the hardest job in the
admin.
hardest
mother.
job in the world.
Oh, bit of
How old was Alex? And Bill, I guess.
She was 3 and Bill was 2.
Oh, I feel you, sister. I feel ya.
Were you still doing taxes and stuff?
Yeah, oh yeah, that was
That was a tough.
the start of it. That
Well.
was tough.
We'll find an inspirational song. You know, like,
Delta.
can you give me a bit of Lips of an Angel by Hinder?
Bit of Hinder.
Incubus. Ooh. Nickelback.
Remember Mika?
Yeah.
Oh, which one's this?
This is Nick's song.
Is this Love Today?
This is Grace Kelly.
Oh, I do
Yeah, a
like
couple.
this song.
Huh?
Down further,
Yeah.
there's another Nika.
Oh, is it?
22, yeah.
It was a big year for
Nika.
his Love Today.
Some would say he's biggest.
And then we never heard from him again.
Oh, a bit of Scissor Sisters about this one.
Oh, yeah?
I know this.
I think it was a big year for movies. Not movies, TV shows that had anthems in them.
Yeah. This was written by
Plain White
Adam.
Tees.
This guy was in love with a cross-country runner. It's very strange.
Really?
It's a true story.
Who is this guy?
We interviewed him and he told us that. And we interviewed the girl. On this show, we interviewed the girl this song's about.
Really?
He was a cross-country runner from New York.
Who is this?
The Plain White Tees.
Plain White Tees.
That's obscure.
Pretty far.
It's a good song. I don't think the kids will vote for it, though.
What about The Fray?
Good track.
Your Bel Air neighbour, Luttsy, Gwen Stefani.
Gwen still sings it some nights.
Yeah.
Does she live next to you in LA?
Yeah, across the valley.
Matchbox 20 too. Were they still around?
Yeah. Where's Matchbox 20?
What about My Chemical Romance as well? I'm going to lock this in.
Oh, you...
Yeah.
That's a great song.
I mean, that's below the belt, Ash, but that's fine.
What's that one?
My Chemical Romance, the song of my youth. 17, little emo kid, but that's all right. You take it.
Have you played Fall
You're
Out Boy
welcome.
yet? You got Fall Out Boy yet?
Which one, sorry? Thanks for the memories.
19. No, I was thinking more, this ain't a scene, it's a goddamn
This
arms
one?
race.
Oh, it's a song.
What's this one?
Space.
This is
It's
Fall Out Boy.
I'm going to go one of the few ones that I recognise.
Okay.
Grace Kelly, Mika.
By Mika. All right, we're locking it in. Right. I'm locking in, seeing as Ash took my song, I'm locking in Good Charlotte.
This is still in your wheelhouse, Buzz.
Listening to My Chemical Romance gives me feelings, Ash.
You'll get the yummy mummies of Logan to vote for you. Don't worry, mate.
All right.
Come on board.
Lutsy's doing an assignment over here next
What about
to me.
Leona Lewis?
Yeah, good song.
Oh,
Bleeding in love.
you could go Ray Thistlethwaite.
Yeah, I did see Ray there.
Yes.
Has anyone gone Timberlake yet?
Summer Love?
No, I'll go What Goes Around Comes Around, Justin
This one.
Timberlake, please.
All right, you locking it in?
Good
Yeah,
song.
lock it in. Good film clip.
Okay.
With
Great film.
Scarlett Johansson.
All right.
Film clip.
Really?
Yeah.
Add that to
Gets a
the
bit brutal,
montage
actually,
deal.
to be honest.
Add that to the montage. All right, let's go through them. Went in early. Ash, you've got My Chemical Romance. I can't tell you how heartbroken I am. It actually cut a bit deep into my soul. So if you win, I'll be very happy we get to play it.
You can't lose.
Yeah, it's a good point.
Can't lose.
All right, Grace Kelly, Mika for Suse. I've gone Good Charlotte, Dance Floor Anthem. They were massive back in this era.
Yeah.
Huge. And then Lutsy's gone JT, What Goes Around Comes Around.
It's a pretty song too.
They're your 4 songs from 2007, our Throwback Throwdown. Head to our Insta, Ash Luttsy and Susie O'Neill. Winner gets a spin tomorrow on the show at 7:50, and the runner-up will get a spin with Mel Tracina after 9.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than Suse.
Brighton Homes includes aircon, flooring, steel frames and solar as standard. You don't need to be smarter than Suse to discover why it's better with Brighton.
All right, Craig out of North Lakes. What's going on, mate?
Hey, how you doing?
Pretty good.
Good, good.
It says here you've tried thousands of times, and today's
I
the
have,
first
yeah.
day you've got through.
Yeah, I nearly dropped the phone.
Everything happens for a reason, my friend. You know,
Good.
maybe all those other times
That's
we're
it.
playing for $100,
Yep.
$200, something
Yep.
like that. Right
Yeah.
now we're playing for $3,000.
Oh, okay, cool.
The universe is pointing at you right now. And that's
The
very-
spotlight has arrived,
Yep.
and it's shining on Craig out of
all the
North
planets,
Lakes.
all the planets.
Just make me feel more nervous.
3G bangers. Now, what are we going to do with the money? Talk to me. Talk to me.
Spend it.
Nice.
Keep the wife happy.
Yeah. Oh, there. Spend some on yourself, though, Craig. Or maybe that's what makes her happy. You spending money on yourself. Wouldn't that be?
Oh, no, I've got to spend it on her.
Oh, come on.
Happy wife, happy. There's a saying. I can't remember it.
All right, Craig.
All right.
30
come on.
seconds on the clock.
Seriously, though.
And your time starts now. A futile pursuit of something is often called a wild goose what?
Chase.
What sport do the Renegades, Strikers and Scorchers play?
Netball.
Which famous Jimmy hosts the world's longest running talk show?
Alan.
How many horns did a Triceratops have on its head?
3.
Spell scissors.
SCISSORS.
Stop the clock.
Okay.
What do we got, Buzzman?
5 seconds, Craig.
Ooh, okay.
That is a good score.
Yeah,
I can't spell.
although I think Suze will go pretty good as well. But yeah, you've definitely posted a competitive number there. We'll see if it will be enough. Buzz, you got the gimp.
Oh, do I?
Let's bring her in.
Oh.
I said what I said. Don't say passe, don't know instead. Ray Warren gets stuck in your head. I don't care, I paint the town red. Gimp! I said what I said. None of these questions are pre-read. Instant cash or cave instead. I don't care, I paint the town red.
Susie O'Neill! Hold the phone, Freddie! Susie O'Neill! I thought we were miracles! You won't see anything like that again this year!
You love it, don't you?
Hold the phone, Freddie.
Hold the phone, Freddie!
Rabs. Look how he's going.
Yeah, I wonder if he sits there and he calls the footy when he's sitting at home watching it in his living room. I wonder if he even watches the
He
footy.
does. I read an article
He'd have
with him.
to,
He
yeah.
said he watches heaps.
He does heaps of
Yeah.
ads and
He
stuff
just
on
loves
radio.
He loves it
Yeah.
so much.
Radio
Did he
ads.
say whether he sort of calls
Paid
it when he
away.
said? Yes.
He didn't
Paid
say
away.
that. He just said he
Does he do
watches
ads?
heaps.
Paid away.
Does he?
Arthritis. If, like me, you've got some arthritis. Use pain away. That's
cool.
I hear him do that on other stations.
Did ya?
Oh, that's
That sounds
hilarious.
great. And
Station
he-
sponsor.
What a great man.
Yeah.
What a legacy. The voice, the soundtrack of sport.
I know.
So many magical moments. All right, let's go.
Okay.
30 seconds on the clock. Your time starts now. A futile pursuit of something is often called a wild goose what?
Chase.
What sport do the Renegades, Strikers and Scorchers play?
Baseball.
Which famous Jimmy hosts the world's longest running talk show?
Jimmy Corden.
How many horns did a Triceratops have on its head?
2.
Spell scissors.
SCISSORS.
Stop clock.
I'm just laughing because these two.
I
here-
did nothing
I
then.
did nothing either.
Buzz.
We were just
I
sitting
did
there.
nothing.
I was in my own
Poker
thoughts.
face.
I just
Oh,
looked.
sorry,
I looked-
now we're in trouble because we've got a poker face.
Listen, I don't know
I didn't
what's
even look at
going
you.
on.
I'm
just
sorry,
asking
like,
the
and I
question.
could have reacted.
It-
If your Triceratops has 2 horns, come on, Susie
I know.
O'Neill.
Yeah.
It's
Come
literally
on,
in the
Susie
name.
O'Neill.
I,
Try.
See, you put me off. You
Try
put me-
and try.
Luttsy,
Jimmy
you can't do that.
Corden.
Okay,
Can't do
Susan,
nothing.
The stakes are high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's $1,000 every time we play, and yet look at you.
I know.
He's acting the goat, as
is.
my dad would say. You're acting the goat.
I just remembered another Ray Warren ad.
Yeah, go. What is
Garlow's pie.
Oh, yes.
They go light on the pastry and heavy on the meat. That's why I eat Garlow's pies.
I know
He
why
dead set
you.
does ads
I
for
know
them
why
as
you
well.
remember that ad as well.
Yeah,
Because that is the opposite.
yeah,
of
because I
trying to
like
play
I
that
like
either.
thick crust.
Yeah. That's Sean Garlick, you know, the former footy player. That's Garlow's pies.
Anyway,
I'll
we
take a
digress.
2K, thanks. Let's
Really?
get back to business.
I did a horrible job.
Do you want to know time?
Horrible.
What did Suse have?
5 seconds.
In the event of a draw, in the event of a draw, Craig will win the money.
What?
The
Oh.
benefit of because Craig had 5 seconds left on the
Oh,
clock
did he?
as well.
Oh, yeah.
The rarely
Wow.
used benefit of the
Craig.
You're in
of the
trouble.
doubt goes to
We're in
trouble.
trouble.
Something's going on and
It smells like
burst my bubble. I thought it was.
bubbles.
I've a good reason why I remember that song. I'll tell you in the podcast.
a futile pursuit of something is often called a wild goose chase. You both got that.
I'm going to lose.
It's 1-1. What sport do the Renegades, the Strikers,
Cricket.
and the Scorchers play? I mean, hello.
Is anyone home?
Craig said netball. I mean, hello.
Hello, anybody home?
Suse said baseball.
McFly.
Didn't have a clue.
I knew it was. I don't know why I said that. It's cricket.
Bandits.
Bandits. That confused me.
That's they're baseball.
Yeah, did you say bandits?
No, I didn't say
I'm
bandits.
just
How
saying
did that possibly
that's the only
confuse-
that's the only
She
baseball
goes,
name we
yeah,
know.
that's what confused me, was the bandits.
I didn't say
and
it
me
like
and us
that.
doing nothing.
Cricket, the Big Bash League.
Know nothing about cricket.
1-1.
Yeah.
Sound like you do.
Which famous Jimmy hosts the world's longest running
Couldn't
talk
remember his
show?
name.
Sue said Jimmy
Corden.
Corden. James Corden.
That's wrong.
Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel.
Craig said Jimmy Fallon.
Oh, yeah.
And that is correct. And Craig has hit the front 2-1.
Just realised they are all Jimmies, though, aren't they?
They
Yeah,
are.
who was the old? Was it an old Jimmy? Jimmy. No, who was the original?
yes,
who was the OG?
No, Johnny
Johnny
Carson.
I was thinking it was him.
Johnny
I was
Carson was
Jimmy
the
Carson.
OG, and then it was
Johnny
Letterman,
Carson.
and then
So it's Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon, yeah. How many horns did a Triceratops have on its head?
Did Craig get it?
Sue said 2. Craig said 3.
What a great get.
Was it the try bit that that led you to that, Craig?
It was a little bit of a giveaway, yeah.
Yep.
It was literally it was in the question.
Yep. And
I was
then
distracted because you weren't looking at me.
it spells scissors, SCISSORS. You both got that. It is a 4-2 victory to Craig. You're smarter than Sue.
Get in there!
You've tried 1,000 times to get through. And now you've just won $3,000.
See it, Craig! This day or never. Sing it, Craig, when I look back.
Get in!
I will always recall. I will always recall.
Get your wife to sing.
Moment for moment. This was the moment. This was the moment. The greatest moment. The greatest moment of them all. $3,000.
Final word, Craig.
Okay. Nice.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I did something I've never done before yesterday. Does anyone want to guess what it is?
Oh, it's best I don't.
One guess?
I don't know.
Involves a car.
Oh, you put your own petrol in.
You know, I still remember the old days where people came and put petrol in your cars. You paid them.
Really?
They came out to you. Yeah, when I used to go to school, the lady that drove me to school, I mean, it was a...
No, back in the...
My driver.
And my driver, no, that we shared lifts, and she would stop at the petrol station and that
you didn't get out of your car.
someone came and
Oh,
put
yeah.
petrol in, put your petrol in.
It was in the 50s and 60s, a long time ago. Yeah.
But it's, but
Did
it's
you
not that.
reverse park? I don't know.
No. I went through a drive-through bottle-o where I didn't get out of the car. I've never done that before. Have you guys done that? Like it's like picking up. I've been to drive-throughs, bottle-os where you hop out.
You kind of get out still.
and walk in.
Yeah.
This one you couldn't, so it was weird. So you have to ask what you want without going through and seeing
That's
any.
pretty old school.
It was old school. I was like,
You
how
asked a human. You didn't speak into a like a.
no, it was a human.
Yeah, not in a.
It was
like
a human.
Not
Into
like
the
you-
speaker box.
Yeah,
Like Mum at
exactly.
KFC.
That'd
she was-
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
I'll get it out of that. You know,
Yeah.
get a 6-pack of 4X. And,
Yeah.
She was really funny actually because I sort of parked right. I didn't know how far forward to go in the thing. It was up at Curramundi actually, and the lady came and goes, "What do you want?" I said, "Oh, I wanted some sort of sparkling wine or champagne." What? I was like, I wanted the cheap mum. You can get cheap mum.
What's it called?
Mum, M-U-M-M. When I say cheap, it's
So I thought you said something else. Mum. Yeah.
mum. It's made in Australia, but people think it's champ. Oh, anyway.
Yeah, more.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, she went and picked it up and brought it out, and then she goes, "You can come forward." You know, she handed it to me, and I'm like, "Okay, what do I do now? Like, how do I pay you?" She goes, "You can come forward," and I was like, so I drove through. You drive through to the checkout. It's so weird. And I said to her, I don't think
I've ever done that.
I've never been through a drive-through bottle. This is the first time.
You've been through some bottlos. Don't worry about that. in your time.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I've been through heaps. So
Yeah.
there must be hardly any. Is there any in Brisbane where you stay in the car?
Well, I guess in theory, there's people at the desk where if you just stayed in your car and you're lazy and went, "Can you get me?" I don't know what would happen if you can you get me a
Yell out,
carton?
yeah.
Well, I don't know whether they'd go get it or say, "No, mate, get out of your car and get it yourself, you lazy."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Odd.
There's one, or there used to be one, at least just near the Ekka there.
A drive-through
Yeah, drive through.
where you stay in your car.
Yep.
But you're saying you can't? I mean, there's drive-throughs everywhere. But like,
I'm pretty sure there's one in like Callumvale, I think, and there's like a left lane where you can park your car and you can get out, and this is what we all do and go get your drink.
yeah,
But if you
that.
hang
And then-
to the right, I'm pretty sure someone comes up to you. I've never done it, but like comes up to you and does exactly what happened in your situation.
I feel like I can remember when the first drive-through coffee places started too. And I thought that was a really odd concept because, you know, it takes a while to make a coffee.
Yeah.
I actually thought that will never work because there'll be a big line-up. But now there's like heaps.
Oh, yeah. Well, I remember when the first KFC ever started at Harvey Bay.
yeah, that was
back in the 80s.
You robbed it, I think, from memory.
Yeah.
But after that,
Yeah, and it was like the biggest thrill of all time.
Yeah.
And Mum drove through it, and the first time that she ordered, Buzz, these two have heard this story a million times, but first time they ordered, she gets out of the car, they go, "Can I take your order, please?" She hopped out of the car and walked up to the microphone,
Oh, yeah, it's
put a whole mouth over and said,
I'll get a double box of chicken, please, with a large
chips and a coleslaw.
Like she's playing a harmonica or something, a mouth organ. Rockley Hotel, apparently. Sam's caught up, Sam Ingemeyer's our friend.
Oh, yeah.
He said you don't have to get out there.
Perfect.
The drive-through, you don't have to get out.
That's close to where I live. I'm going to hit that one.
You can hit that one up.
As well.
There you go. So that's one. Any intel from a listener?
We might have to come back and take some calls.
Hockey's too slow.
Yeah, pretty much.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I was saying I went through a drive-through bottle-o, first time ever, which is kind of a fun experience. Although, you know what, I think I would prefer to park. But I was wondering if there's any others in Brizzy. So,
Well, if you know exactly what you want,
yeah.
you're just going, bang, there it is. We found out Rockley's got one, but there's got to be more out there.
Yeah, Carl, Alex Hills.
How you going?
How you going?
You seen one?
Good. Yeah, there's one in Capalaba and in Manly. They're a BWS, and if they're attached to the actual taverns themselves, they've got a drive-through part where you drive through and you can do your click and collect, or you ask them to grab what you want, or they've got the pull-up and park section as well.
Fantastic. It's comprehensive coverage.
Great
there.
service,
Carl.
BWS.
How was that?
That was good.
You're on the standby list, by the way, Carl, for Coldplay. Every caller who gets on the air.
Do they?
Sorry, D.
Oh, beautiful. Yeehaw.
How good. Hear that, Jen? You get on the air as well as giving information to the people of Brisbane.
Hi guys, how are you?
Hey, good.
That's good. There's a drive-through bottle shop at Kalanga. Mm-hmm. It's also a BWS. It's really good because then you don't have to, you can keep your car all locked up in Kalanga, so that's always good.
That's pretty funny.
Classic.
Oh, God. Anonymous. This is a good one. Anonymous from Browns Plains.
Hello. I think either Susie's got her husband trained really well or the hired help was having the day off. But
Nice work.
Funny. I don't quite
We've got a couple. We've got a couple around us, Park Ridge and Green Bay. But it's useful because most people around Browns Plains are too scared to get out of their car.
Oh, my God. I can't believe this has gone down.
Wow.
It's about personal safety. Oh, dear. So that's where people's heads are at heading into this election.
Thank you, Anonymous.
interesting.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. There you go.
Brought it there, didn't you?
Amy from Wynnum, is yours a safety issue too? Is that why you go to a drive-through, and where can we find it?
What suburb you want to have a crack at?
No, not a safety issue. Mainly convenience. We have a drive-through bottle-o at the Waterloo, but we also have a drive-through convenience store where you can get anything pretty much. You can drive up and be like bread, milk, butter, pasta, whatever you want.
What?
I've never heard of that.
What's the branding of it? Who is it?
It's a standalone. I've always known it as Giorgio's convenience store. I don't know if it's still called that, but it's changed owners now. But yeah, it's been around for years and years. Yeah, independent.
That's pretty good. Is there a limit? Is there like 8 items or less? Or is it just, imagine if you get your whole shopping order.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, I have been stuck behind some people before who are getting like a fair few things and you're just after milk.
And that's at the
But it's great
behind the
when you have-
Waterloo.
No, so this is just a few streets over from the Waterloo.
Over the street.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's fantastic.
That's a great idea.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
One of our biggest red rooms yet
Thank you guys so much for coming out here.
is here.
I love you guys.
Get ready. Nova's Red Room presents
Hey, what's up?
Aussie superstar,
I'm the Kid Leroy.
the Kid Leroy.
See me live, up close and personal in Nova's Red Room.
A once-in-a-lifetime event that you don't want to miss.
So when you're invited to see me live, just keep it on Nova.
And register via the Nova Player app or online at Nova FM. The Kid Leroy, live in Nova's Red Room at Selena's Coogee Bay Hotel in Sydney.
Girls just wanna dance. I say! Girls just wanna have fun.
The Kid Leroy's the first time tour coming to Australia from November 11. Get tickets now at Ticketek.
So keen for this.
That's good. That's Selena. Coogee Bay, that's Selena's. That's intimate.
300 people max, I think.
Intimate.
Coogee Bay Hotel. That's one of the top pubs in the country.
Beautiful spot.
Coogee Bay Hotel.
Yeah.
A lot of history there, isn't there?
Oh yeah. That used to be where I always stayed when I'd go to Sydney.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh,
love
is
Coogee.
that where the hotel is as well?
Is Selena's at the hotel?
Like the
Yeah, I don't know,
accommodation.
but I don't know where Selena's is, but that's what it says. It says Selena's at Coogee Bay Hotel.
Did it say that?
Yeah.
So I don't know. Listen again. I don't know. Selena's is where it's at. If you want to win your way there, head to the Nova Player app and register. Chrissy, Ricky, Lee, Tim and Joel, and Ben, Liam and Bell giving out invites every single night.
That's a big one.
And you rate the kid as your number one.
He's my top seed.
Any concert you can go to in the world, you go to the kid.
Top seed. Yeah, for sure.
That's huge.
This is happening on the 15th of November. That is the night after he plays here in Brisbane at the Entertainment Centre.
Oh, okay.
So I'll be doing a back-to-back.
Well, you're going to Sydney.
He's going to go down.
I'm going to fly down, absolutely.
Are you?
Yeah.
2 days in a row.
Mm-hmm. On my own dime.
That's a bit much.
Well, no taxpayers' money or anything like that.
No, absolutely not.
No taxpayers'
Not Daddy Locke's money, my money.
On his own money.
If you want to win, head to the Nova Player app, register. Invites for that start happening real soon.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
That's the Kid Leroy's fresh hit, Girls. No doubt one of the songs that you'll get to see live in Nova's Red Room in Sydney.
You think he'd play it?
I hope so.
You'll have to.
Here's all these songs from my new album you don't know.
Imagine he does that. He goes,
I'm just playing the new stuff.
Yeah.
Although he should have plenty of new stuff. He's only
he has
20.
new stuff.
He's only 21. Isn't he only 21?
Yeah, he's young. Yeah, he's only 21. His new album's really good, so I mean, I wouldn't be against him playing his new album.
Yeah.
No, but sometimes they just go completely off.
Yeah.
Off kilter to stuff that
Just play the hits.
Just weird covers
Yeah.
from people from the 70s.
Yeah.
You could do that.
He did that cool In Excess cover though, didn't he? At the NRL Grand Final.
He did Never Tear Us Apart.
Oh,
yeah,
he did do that.
Oh, that's a good song.
Actually, I just saw, we'll go off on another tangent here, but I saw Imagine Dragons do a cover of an Eminem song. I can't remember.
True.
Yeah. Well, actually, I just saw that they've done it, but I haven't listened to it yet.
I wonder which song. Lose Yourself.
It might have been. They got
Really?
paid. They were paid. They were at a gig, doing a gig of some sort, and somebody paid them $25,000 for a charity and said, if you do, and I think it was Lose Yourself.
Really?
Yeah.
Actually, Nick's putting his hand up
Yeah,
behind your left shoulder.
You got data on that, Nick? You'd be saved the day, mate, if you
Yeah.
come in here with some data on that.
Yeah, I did it 4 weeks ago, it looks like, and it's.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, but I'm as an Eminem fan, I'm worried.
Do you want? Imagine Dragons go good. They go good. Rip a bit of that off and see if we can.
Yeah,
we
but
can
doing
play a bit of
Eminem's
that.
a different thing.
Do they sing Lantern? Is that them?
Lanterns, yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love that song. Love it.
Yeah,
so
they've got
good.
some good gear. Imagine Dragons.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
sing Lantern?
That's Birds of Tokyo.
Yeah.
It's Birds of Tokyo.
Yeah.
What are you talking? Thank you, Nick. I was like, that can't
Oh, just
be
leave
right.
it. Just leave it.
They sing Demons.
Yeah, I love that song.
Oh, yeah, you love that song. You love them, don't you? They sing that great song, Imagine.
Dragons.
I think their biggest one was, well, one of their biggest is
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's it.
and then Demons. And this is
Dancing Queen.
this is probably my favorite. But this is my favorite Imagine Dragons song.
I love this song. I prefer this to those other two. Who's this? Birds of Tokyo.
Yeah. I mean, why would you stop the hook there?
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Okay, let's go.
Nova.
Hi, we're Coldplay.
Your home of Coldplay.
The only way to see us live is to keep it on Nova.
This wraps up at the end of this week, so not many chances left to get on that standby list.
So when are we drawing it?
Meltracina on Friday after 9 a.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you go. Now, Jane out of Algester, you've seen them a couple of times.
Yes, I have. I saw them at Suncorp Stadium and in the Brisbane Entertainment Centre. They're absolutely amazing.
Oh, same here. I was at both of those ones as well. We must see each other.
Oh, did we just become best friends?
Yeah. Well, when obviously they came into the crowd and played behind some of the rows in the crowd in the Brisbane Entertainment
At
Centre.
Boondall, yeah, I have some sort of memory.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, they were about 2 rows behind us. It was really cool.
That's crazy.
Nice. Irwin, Kapalaba, you've never seen them.
I've never seen them yet. It's going to be my first time.
Go on.
Do I detect an accent?
I'm sorry, what's that?
Donna.
How do they
Out
all
of
know how to
Clontarf.
burn you?
Oh no.
Hey,
What's going on?
It's like
I'm just driving home from work. Not too bad.
home from work.
What are you?
Mental health support worker.
Oh, there you go. We love this. Nurses, mental health support, all that sort of business. Fantastic stuff. Good on you, Donna. You are in the draw. You're the thing.
On the standby.
You're on standby.
D
You're on
said don't
standby.
say draw. D made it very clear. Do not say
it's so
draw.
hard
I didn't
not
hear
to
that.
say it.
No, she goes through me to tell you guys these
Oh, okay. Susie. Oh,
Hi.
how you going? Cool name.
Good. How are you?
Good. Susie from Pimpama.
Nice clear phone line
That's
as well,
me.
Susie.
What's your favourite song, Susie?
Yellow or Sky Full of Stars.
I only had yellow ready.
Getting a lot of that. Circle of Stars.
This is the OG Coldplay song, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. This was the first one. Him walking along the beach. So who's this geezer?
Yeah.
Have you seen him talk about how he wrote this song?
No.
He said that they were just sitting around and he was pretending to be Neil Diamond. Like he was just mucking around and he was putting on a Neil Diamond voice and then all of a sudden he wrote this.
Wow. Genius. There's a film clip that they did in Melbourne too. Remember that one where they're walking down the street? What film clip's that? Oh, Nick's over your shoulder. He's got the answer. You
Go
remember
on,
this?
Nick.
Sky Full of Stars. I did that in Newtown, Sydney.
Yeah.
Sydney. Yeah.
Really?
You seen that film clip?
Where they're all walking along as a band.
Yeah, just one walking shot.
I did not know that was in Australia.
Yeah.
Good on you, Susan.
Thank you.
One more?
Yeah. Alex from Jimboomba.
Hi. Hello.
Hi.
Right.
How you going?
Good. How are you?
Good. How's the
I
boom?
missed you, Susie.
Oh, thank you. How's the boomba today?
Not too bad. I just arrived to work actually.
J-Boo.
The J-Boo?
J-Boo.
J-Bomb.
Did you fall in love to someone with Fix You?
Look, I could say yes, but no.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
I voted yesterday, got out of the way. I think a lot of people are going early.
Yeah.
It makes sense. Why
Heaps.
is this only a recent phenomenon that everyone's jumping on the week leading up?
I did a postal vote this year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm away the weekend of this weekend actually.
Yeah, right,
Had a
you're
wedding
going
up in
away.
Sunny Coast, so I got it out of the way.
The most interesting thing at the polling booth was a yellow Lamborghini parked right out the front, at the one I went to down off Nudgee Road. And it's a party. I only saw it on the way out somehow, because I must have walked in or whatever. And it's got a big sign on the top of it. Because when I voted, I sort of grabbed all the leaflets and everything.
You grabbed them.
Yeah, I just want to be nice.
Yeah.
I want to be that guy. Go, no, I'm like you. I don't like you. So
I'll say no to all.
grabbed them all,
I
saying
agree.
hello to all of them. Like, why are we being nasty? You know.
I say
And-
hello, but I just don't
Yeah.
take their...
No thanks. No
I
thanks.
wasn't
No
pointing at
thanks.
you
No thanks.
specifically being nasty. But one of them was the Libertarian.
Yes. Yes, you were.
The Libertarian party was one of them. And I was like, and I don't know, it didn't say anything about what they were.
No, you don't know anything,
and
do you?
and it just looked a little bit, I don't know, a little bit church sort of, I don't know, it looked like a bit religious. I was like, oh, who are these guys? But then on the way out, it's like a yellow Lamborghini parked there, and on the big A-frame on the top of it with like, stadium for Hamilton. They want that stadium.
Did you run back in and go,
want my vote back.
shaking the box?
Well, you know what?
But that's interesting, right? It's like, they sort of changed their sheeting a bit more. Whatever.
Oh, okay. They should have advertised that.
Yeah.
I went in to vote, and the people were doing the handing out, and I went, "Oh, no thanks, no thanks." As I walked through, and then as I walked out, I realised that the actual guy who's the member, was handing out the cards.
Oh, wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, but
It's all the tools.
I was like, it's Thursday afternoon, mate. Shouldn't you be doing some work? Like, is this?
I think this is
you
it
know what I
now.
mean?
It's
Yeah,
working now. It's pounding the pavement. It's showtime.
He
Thank
must
God.
be hanging out at the polling booth trying to get you.
Just your last
as you
minute
come in.
Yeah.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Year 12s are nearly finished. I think they started their external exams. I think on Monday they had their English one. So most of them, I think, have had their muck-up days here. It's so confusing, Year 12. I know. They finish really early.
But they also start like their next year. Like Archie was in grade 7 this year, but he's now entered at his school. He's in grade 8.
Oh,
this
they do that
semester.
early. Like I knew the Year 11s start Year 12.
Yeah,
But it goes back. I suppose it's like a domino effect.
yeah. It's all changed.
But there's this muck-up day that's gone viral on TikTok. 40 million views. And it's a school in in Victoria. So for their muck-up day, it was 100 Catholic girls' schools, 100 Catholic girls dressed up as Ronald McDonald and went to their local McDonald's as Ronald McDonald. Have you seen this? And they posted it on TikTok. 40 million views worldwide.
It's unbelievable.
That is mental. And
Can we post it? I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I sent it to Nick, I think, so hopefully he'll post it. But how fun is that? That's
Where
like
were
the
they
thinking
from?
one. Sacre-Cœur School in Glen Iris,
Right.
I think, Victoria.
Yep.
Sacre-Cœur, yeah. And it looks really, and they've all look exactly the same. It's so good. It's a good, fun muck-up day.
Where would they have even got those costumes from?
Are they good costumes?
I don't know.
Well,
Yeah,
they
they
must
are.
have emptied out Temu.
Yeah. I dressed up as Ronald McDonald once. I just wish I had the photo with me at the moment. It's at home.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was for a party that Sam Riley, who used to be a swimmer as well, and I had. It was a dress-up party, and I got that from a costume store, and I had the same thing, the red wig and exactly like the girls look, the yellow
goofy
suits,
shoes.
the big red shoes. So I'm going to post that on our Insta, are we, Nick? Yeah, I thought that was a good, fun muck-up day.
You can get it from catch.com.au for $43.38.
Really?
Oh.
Which reminds me, I tried my outfit on yesterday. So did Luttsy, I see, for the Halloween party.
Yeah, first fitting.
Yeah.
Is there any
What do
amendments?
you think of mine? Be honest. Don't have to sugarcoat.
It was better than I expected.
Really?
I thought you
Yeah.
were wearing some like lacy underwear on your face. I couldn't figure out what
What?
that was.
Let me see the
There's
photo
like
again.
lots of holes
It's
on it.
like it is. It's a mask, but I left it on my kitchen bench yesterday, and I looked down at it for a second there. It looked like a lacy G-string.
Yeah.
sitting
What?
there. Yeah.
Where is the picture?
I thought, how'd that get here? What?
Don't pretend you don't know.
Which group text was it on? So many different group texts for this group.
Well, you saw mine. No, I
Yeah.
didn't put the lacy under.
Oh,
but it
I
was
thought you
just
were wearing it on your face.
no. But there's a mask. I'm wearing a mask in the video that in the photo I sent you. It's wearing a lacy mask,
Oh, yes.
and I've got the hood. But it
Yeah,
does.
whose undies are they?
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
The Prince is on. The Prince is on. The Prince is on. Ooh, he's on the streets. The Prince is on.
Mitchell!
Hello, guys. How you doing?
Well, mate, we were all very confused.
Yeah, I mean, I know Lockie's doing his best to confuse us as the week goes on. He's still got 2 days more of this, so Lockie,
Yeah.
I look forward to your cryptic clues. But it has worked out for somebody, and I tell you what, we are talking about first responders, and the way that the Suzuki Swift just pulled up in some kind of pace on the dirt side of the road that I'm here, and a big cloudy dust here. What's your name? Sorry, hello.
Hello, Sarah Spruce.
Hello, you about 15 seconds ago just rolled straight up, and your heart's pounding. You said you've been searching around for me. You deciphered Lockie's clues, and you found me. I'm on the corner of Old Greenbank Road and New Beath Road out here at Greenbank. So you found me, and all thanks to Andersons, who are celebrating and honouring first responders from now until the 10th of November with 20% off everything store-wide. You have picked up yourself $500.
Yay! What are the
Now,
clues
you
mean?
otherwise-
Can someone take us through the answers?
I mean,
Does Sarah know?
There's a second place taker. Hello there. I mean, I guess with the Range Rover thing, I mean, I'm looking over. I can see some of those army vehicles because I'm outside the Greenbank military range. What else? I mean, military
Range
facility.
Rover, I get it.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, yeah, he's very good, Lockie. I mean, occasionally he'll throw in a capital on the sheet, which means nothing to an audio, someone listening. But he throws it in purely for us, and I think most of the time we still miss it. So congratulations, Lockie. You're smarter than the rest of us. Is that what you want to hear, buddy? But anyway, we are giving out $500. So 2 more days of this, all thanks to the great people at Andersons. Like I said, 20% off for first responders, window, furnishings, flooring, and much more. It does end November the 10th, and $500 on offer again tomorrow for the first responder to find me on the streets, just like Sarah. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. This is so exciting. Big shout out to all my colleagues, friends, and students at Parkridge State School.
Yeah.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast.
Press play.
Get ready for the ultimate Halloween party on the Brisbane River. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill's Halloween cruise on Oasis.
Oh, there, Melissa.
Your ultimate weekend escape on the Brisbane River.
Suze just thought it was smarter than Sue's time, I think.
Presumed.
Yeah, I would have said to Melissa, I dead set would have gone down that route too.
Yeah.
All right, your time starts now.
We are playing for $1,000, by the way, next, but it is not time for that. We are doing Halloween cruise right now.
You're coming to our party next week, Melissa.
Can't
wait.
I love this costume idea. I love
Absolutely.
What is it?
Weird Barbie from the Barbie movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
She was my favourite.
That's the Barbie that everyone has got in their repertoire, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
They've drawn all over the Barbie. The hair's all messy. The arms are in the wrong spots.
Yeah.
In your Barbie collection, there was a character on
She was a
Barbie.
great character in the movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then you're bringing your friend who's coming as a nurse?
No, she's an emergency nurse, so I thought she deserved a night off.
Yeah, don't make her wear a work uniform.
Perfect.
I thought that was a good one. What does that say about me? I was like, yeah.
We are a very
That sounds
show.
good. We're the nursiest show in Brisbane.
I think they're pyjamas these days, aren't they? Scrubs.
Are they?
Yes.
He'll
Yeah.
still make it work.
We announced yesterday that DJ producers Shouse will be on the decks. They got a new tune out with Tina Arena, Chains, which is available now on all streaming platforms. What song would you like Shouse to add to the playlist, Melissa?
Let's Get Loud by Jennifer Lopez.
Great song.
Listen to it while we can.
Oh, yeah.
I think she's going down, Melissa.
But the Oasis isn't, and that's where we'll be next Thursday for our Halloween party. We'll see you there, Melissa. Well done.
Excellent. See you guys then.
See ya.
$1,000.
Have we got a quick update on the Takeaway Tuesday, the Throwback Thursday, I mean?
We can come back with one real
Takeaway
quick.
Tuesday.
Oh, that's the Mitch thing.
KFC on your mind.
I can check on mine if you want.
Yeah, go on.
We'll get the official. Nick, can you quickly send us the official? Yeah.
Come on, Nick.
Don't go off half pissed.
Half cocked it is.
Careful, guys.
God.
What are you doing?
It's 8:57.
Please, guys. You know?
That's not even a saying.
I meant half piste. P-I-S-T-E. It was like a...
Piste.
Why don't you Nick, you turn your mic on and you tell us, and I'll
Off the straight and
play the
narrow.
hooks.
Yeah, there we go. So in last place, 19% of the votes. Justin Timberlake, Luttsy. Sorry, mate.
Oh, wow. 19
though.
Oh, it's close.
Yeah, must be.
Yeah, very close.
Very tight. Tight.
In fact, she's tied at the top in second last. Tied at the top. Grace Kelly, 20%.
Second last.
Second last. It's right, early
that's
days.
okay.
Very early days.
20%. So 19 plays 20.
Oh, it's close.
And you can't split them. And Buzz, to your point,
Yeah.
this is your vintage. So either way,
Yeah.
equal first. Dance floor anthem, Good Charlotte.
What percentage?
30%. Tied. Same votes, same percentage. My Chem.
I don't think anyone's conceding just yet
Very close.
in the pre-primary polling.
I'm torn here because I want to win, obviously, just because I'm competitive and I want to win at the end of the year.
But you want to hear
But I
this
also
song.
would love to hear this song because we never get to play it on the show.
Yeah. It's a long one, isn't it?
Yeah, it goes for 4.5 minutes, I think.
No, it's not that long.
Anyway, get to our Insta, Ash Luttsy and Suse O'Neill. Vote for your favourite song. We'll play the winner at 7:50 tomorrow.
The Ash, Luttsy and Suse O'Neill podcast.
I'm smarter than Suse.
Brighton Homes includes aircon, flooring, steel frames and solar as standard. You don't need to be smarter than Suse to discover why. It's better with Brighton.
All right.
Michael, Sunnybank. What's going on?
Oh, hey, mate. Not too much. Just doing some shopping.
Okay, well, we might be able to take care of the bills for you. $1,000
That'd be nice.
Sounds good.
every time
Yeah.
we play. We just gave away $3,000
Crazy.
Oh, nice.
like about an hour ago. Now,
Okay.
Another 1,000 up for grabs. Into the draw
Sounds
for the
good.
BYD 803. You're in the draw for the standby list for Coldplay. What about
Nice.
Huh?
Sounds great. Sounds really good.
it? Actually, I don't think you were meant to be. You have to be now because I just said it. So
Oh, no, he's on the standby list
Oh,
for
there you
sure.
go, there you go,
You
mate.
said it right.
Yeah.
You said it right
You
and
said
everything,
it.
buddy.
There you go, mate.
Never doubt yourself.
Well, nearly.
You're rarely wrong.
I just saw that Paul Kelly is touring as well. I just realised I've never seen Paul Kelly live. David, over to you. Ever seen Paul Kelly live?
I definitely have seen Paul Kelly live. I've seen him in a couple of different places. Out west once at Longreach.
Oh, that would be good.
Yeah, that was great. Remember that's the time I got blind drunk at his concert and I walked the wrong way down the highway to get home.
In Longreach?
Some bus found me. Otherwise I was walking.
You turned up in Roma.
I could have been walking to Bar Calden or something. I would have died. Anyway.
Okay, well, I'm going to go to that. I'm making a note of that. Michael, 30 seconds on the clock.
Okay.
There's no pre-read Willie going on here, mate. Anything could happen. And your time starts now. Edam cheese is named after a town in which country?
Bigger.
Which fast food chain was Donald Trump just photographed working at?
Pass.
The Chernobyl disaster occurred during which decade?
The 80s.
In the movie Castaway, what type of ball is Wilson?
Is it basketball?
Spell tiramisu.
T-I-R-O-S-U-M-E.
Which fast food chain was
Stop
Donald
you there.
Whoa. Slow down, Ash.
Slow down, buddy. It's going to be a hard slog for you, Michael.
Okay. Well, listen, the interest for you will be not whether you win or lose, but
how you
whether
play the game.
But whether you get pantsed.
Yes.
Okay.
And the cave,
There we go.
The cave's still open regardless of whether you're wearing pants or not.
Let's bring in the gimp.
Bring in the gimp, it's Susie O'Neill. Watch out, cause she's the real deal. She doesn't care how you feel. All she does is win and swim. She broke a world record at 50. That's right, 50. She's also my hero. So get ready to lose to Suse.
That's our boy Milton.
Yeah, but
Milton Bain.
Early rap. Oh,
Yeah.
that's Milton!
That's Milton Bain, everybody.
Oh,
Just
great.
freestyling.
Yeah.
What a talent.
Milton.
Susie O'Neill! Hold the phone, Freddie! Susie O'Neill! It will be a miracle! You won't see anything like that again this year!
That rhyme was actually co-written with Mucky from Function Well.
Was it really?
Yeah, he actually is a rap writer.
Yeah.
In his spare time when he's not training the Bronx and other people. at
They
Function
co-wrote
Well.
it together.
They co-wrote
Okay.
it.
Someone better tell Milton because he's at school.
Yeah.
Tell him he was on air.
Well,
Word'll get out.
I'll send a message.
Let's send the
Darren.
break to him.
Someone get that off, please. We'll send that off to young Milton.
Someone get off that off.
Thank you.
Not my job.
No, listen. I
got
can't do.
direct-
No, you can't do everything.
I've got
around
director
here.
in
carrying
my
the ship as it is.
I've got director in my title, so it's not my job, is it? That happened once. I'll tell us during the podcast.
Okay. Oh, tomorrow?
Tomorrow's
Tell your story, Morgan, buddy.
Remember that, Lockie, okay?
30 seconds on the clock. And your time starts now. Edam cheese is named after a town in which country?
New Zealand.
Which fast food chain was Donald Trump just photographed?
McDonald's.
The Chernobyl disaster occurred during which decade?
80s.
In the movie Castaway, what type of ball is Wilson?
Volleyball.
Spell tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
Stop the clock.
Tough.
That's a tough one, isn't it?
Tough one, Michael.
I was on the menu at Dad's yesterday. I was trying to explain to Dad what tiramisu is.
Yeah, is that the coffee one?
3 hours of my life I'll never get back.
Delightful coffee. Coffee and sponge.
In the end, he said I just want ice cream.
And for you to go home if you can.
That's exactly what it's like.
I'd rather stare at the wall, to be honest with you. Take your tiramisu tail.
I'd rather watch the lifestyle
Get out of
channel,
here.
mate. Piss off.
Edam cheese is named after a town in which country? Suse reckons it's New Zealand. Michael, you said...
Bega. I don't know.
You said Bega, the
Oh, I
country
get
of
it.
Bega.
That's the brand, I think.
Yeah, it is a nice cheese, in fairness.
The Netherlands.
Oh,
I mean,
Oh,
who would have got that?
No.
Tough question, first up. Which fast food chain was Donald Trump just photographed working at? Michael, you passed on that.
Yeah.
Suze said it was Macca's, and it was Mickey D's. Donald Trump was in there.
getting the fries.
There's been plenty of memes going around.
Is there? Haven't seen
Yeah,
any.
you know, comedians having a go, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty funny. 1-0. The Chernobyl disaster occurred during which decade? You both said the 80s. That's correct. So, Michael, good news, mate. Good news for you. That will save you from a pantsing.
Excellent.
2-1 Suse. In the movie Castaway, what type of ball is Wilson? You said it was a basketball, Michael. That's wrong.
Yeah, I think I'm wrong.
I think it should have been. I think it was a casting problem.
It was in the script. It was a basketball, but apparently the volleyball was so good in the audition they changed the script.
He crushed it.
And
he spiked it.
It was a volleyball. It's 3-1
He
to
dug
Suse.
it. He dug it.
He dug it.
Can't
Everyone
be-
else dug it.
That's a volleyball joke.
Can't be beat. Yeah.
Oh. Thanks for explaining.
Tiramisu. Where are you, Marnus? Tiramisu is T-I-R-A-M-I-S-U. Sue's got that. 4-1
Oh,
victory.
nice.
It means tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Spread the word. It'll be
Spread
worth
it.
2 G-bangers. 2 G-bangers up for grabs.
2
2
G-bangers.
G-bangers. Rolls off the tongue.
Yeah. Right, Michael, I've got a double pass to the polo in the city. I think I might go to this. This is Saturday, November 16 at Dorrington Park in Ashgrove, mate. So you'll have to make the trip across the river. From
definitely.
Sunday,
Thanks.
it's certainly worth it, mate. It's a great day out. And also, I'll give you a $100 Retros voucher. So next time you're letting the hair down in the valley, mate. So you'll love it there. So some great music. I know you love the 80s. We've already discovered that. So in the 80s. So Retros, mate. One of the best spots. One of my favourite spots in the valley. So you'll love it. $100 voucher there for you. Good on you.
Thanks, mate. Thanks so much.
The Ash, Luttsy and Susie O'Neill podcast is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.